NASA, yeah, NASA have released an RPG for free. My first thought was, they don't do things like that. But then I thought, hang on, they are like the biggest nerds, the most brainiest nerds. Of course they play D&D. The more I thought about it, the more it made sense. But I have a problem with it, and I hate to say that. The Lost Universe sounds cool enough, and Starfinder, Spelljammer, Space D&D anyway, yes, cool. But reading through it, just something irks me. Let's go through it. So NASA's tabletop role-playing. There's a lost telescope, missing researchers, and a rogue planet. This adventure is designed for a party of 4 to 7, level 7 to 10 characters. The background being that a planet called Exlaris used to orbit the sun like in our solar system. A black hole came and basically whipped this Earth-like planet out into the solar system to become a rogue planet, a lonely planet. So magic came about by a small group of inhabitants discovered that they have the ability to harness the energy of the vacuum. A team of scholars developed a shield surrounding the planet which would protect them from comets, asteroids, etc. It was perpetual night, creatures came up from the Underdark. In recent years, a mage called Eirik Hazen developed a spell that would allow him to link up with the Hubble Space Telescope and made him learn about black holes and dark energy. And it just teases a little bit of, well, that's real things. I both understand it, I'm fascinated by it, but also we're playing D&D, aren't we? It immediately goes back into 5 major cities on Exlaris and talks about teleportation spells and travelling between these big cities. Fine. The city we're on, Aldastron, is all about astrophysics. This is where our adventure is set. It goes on some more about setting the world around us. You're going to get plopped in a tavern. The barman's going to give you a quest. The guards have been on high alert. Nice descriptions of some NPCs we're going to meet. The stage is set. Use the below text to introduce your players to the story. Back in 1990, NASA launched a revolutionary new observatory called the Hubble Space Telescope into low Earth orbit, and it starts to go on about real-world facts about the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope, the International Space Station. You and your friends work at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, and then suddenly you're left with this picture of the Hubble, and this also picture of the horseshoe that is kind of iconic, and you realise you're back at school and you're learning. Someone has wrapped up a lesson in wrapping paper and you've unwrapped it and go, oh, wait a minute, am I learning? Whoa, no, part 1. And then we're back to, hey, you're playing D&D, right? And it's all about space and how cool NASA people are. And then gives you like dialogue for in the tavern, advice on things that play out in the tavern, role playing, yeah. You go to visit an observatory, talk about research. It's really teacher-like and stiff. And then we have this actual, we're learning again. And I love space stuff, but I love space stuff over here. I'm playing D&D over here. They're 2 different things. It's like someone giving you a chocolate bar, and then when you open the wrapper, it's actually a dog turd. And you're like, wait a minute, this is a dog turd. I didn't want that. You said it was chocolate. And then we've got the sort of hero guy who you're trying to find. Eirik is strongly motivated to study and research for the benefit of all. He believes that through study, everyone is united. And all these things are fantastic in the real world regarding NASA, etc. But don't mix it in with D&D, dark matter. Look, I love it in real life. Don't want it in my D&D game. Give me this as a complete separate thing. Oh, we've got a virtual tour of NASA itself. And then finally at the end, oh yeah, this made up thing we did. I just feel tricked, and it's not even a good trick. Almost like if you did it for primary kids, it'd be some lesson about don't talk to strangers or how to cross the road safely, but in D&D fashion. Ugh, that's how it makes me feel. Dirty. And I love NASA people, physicists, all that. My dinner party guest would be Neil deGrasse Tyson. Talk to me about it all day, but keep it out of D&D. That's my stupid little opinion. It's for free. Thank you for it. Love that you love D&D. I will not be playing it.